The border crisis like you've never seen it before.
What's harder to catch, people or narcotics? Both.
From the air with the Texas Department of Public Safety.
You can see them running up north.
From the ground with the National Guard.
It's a very, very high violent area on the Mexico side.
And on the river separating the United States from Mexico.
So ever since this crisis started back in January, Border Patrol's been pulled from the field, keeping them from doing their normal duties.
All to show you why illegal immigration might be the least of our worries. We're in one of the most deserted parts of the Rio Grande, and we've stopped on the Texas Highway Patrol boat. You can see this is a trough, a drainage ditch that the coyotes have taken over to bring down either people or drugs or guns. They can come right across the river here, and then they've made this trail to head right up into Texas. These wristbands are given out by the cartels to the people they're smuggling across. Each color and each different design, much like a nightclub, represents a different cartel and a different service that the people being smuggled have bought.
Right, so ever since this crisis started back in January, Border Patrol's been pulled from the field, keeping them from doing their normal duties, which being out there on the field, deterring any criminal activity, arresting or apprehending illegal immigrants that are coming across, but they're not. They're stuck in processing centers. So now the state of Texas is having to fill those gaps with the resources that we have, state resources.
At night, illegal immigrants come across by the thousands.
Holy cow, there's like 30 people. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15.
The ones that don't surrender will likely get sent back if caught. So the Texas State Troopers and National Guard often search bush by bush.
We'll give you the state of play right now. That's the Border Patrol drone. You can see a couple of the flashlights. Those are the state troopers yelling they found somebody or somebodies. $7,000 to bring you from El Salvador to here.
Yeah, yes, it's dangerous.
My guess is that he's probably already been sent back once.
Right.
This area right here is a very, very high violent area on the Mexico side. A lot of cartel infighting, report after report every night of machine gun fire. There's a lot of cartel overlap here, and that's the reason why they're fighting.
A lot of cartel overlap, and they overlap here because of how valuable this ground is for smuggling.
Absolutely.
This video sounds like a firefight in Syria right now, and it was recorded at that house.
From that house, yeah.
And that's the cartels fighting. Those aren't handguns.
No.
That's heavy weapons.
Yeah, that's heavy weapons.
It's a little different, you know. Jesse James had a 6-shooter, and now the cartel has RPGs.
Human smuggling right now is their biggest commodity. They're making millions and millions of dollars a month off of human smuggling because it's a less risk for them as far as moving narcotics.
Welcome to what has become a routine traffic stop in South Texas on a Sunday afternoon. Forget a broken taillight, you've got 4 people who each paid $25,000 for a VIP smuggling trip into the United States. Well, why is it that people walking across is something you just can't even bother to deal with?
Because of the policies that are in place for now. The policies in place for now makes it easier for these illegal immigrants to come across with no resistance, and that's why they're doing it. And as the message gets sent to their home countries, more people are going to continue to come. That's what we're seeing day in and day out.
It feels like the cartel's almost one step ahead of you guys and of the administration.
They are, because they know the loopholes, they know how to exploit them.
Every month, roughly 200,000 come to America illegally. That's roughly the population of Little Rock, Arkansas. Many, if not a majority, are allowed to stay. And those are the ones we know about. Tens of thousands more cross undetected. Many leave from the McAllen airport as we did, and this is what we saw. "I don't speak English. Please help me," said the man's sign. There were dozens just like him, carrying the same manila envelope with their travel plans and entire life's dreams. Mostly families, many with young kids, going to New York, the Carolinas, Virginia, California, Vegas, and everywhere in between, hoping to start a new life in America, following in the footsteps of our ancestors who came to America in search of that same life. Charities or family already here pays for their tickets. I'm told scenes like those at the gate of United 1787 is an hourly occurrence in McAllen. In 1909, Frank Mack, my great-grandfather from a shtetl in Ukraine, had a similar sign around his neck at Ellis Island, asking for directions to Edwardsville, America. He ended up settling near St. Louis, beginning his American dream. For all the problems our country has, I couldn't help seeing these faces at the airport and realize the rest of the world still sees us as the shining city on the hill, Proof the American dream is still alive.